Hello, it's really lovely to be able to lead an assembly with you today, even though I can't come into school. For those of you who might not know me, my name is Susanne and I work in the Methodist churches. And I want to talk to you about rainbows. We've seen an awful lot of rainbows, haven't we, over the past months? Maybe not real ones, but we've seen them in windows. We've seen them on posters. We've seen rainbows chalked on the pavement. We've seen rainbows on banners and probably in lots of other places too. We've used rainbows to say thank you to the NHS and to all the people who are caring for others. Rainbows have become a sign of hope. The church I go to in Skipton has the word hope on the grass in front of the church in really tall letters, and each letter is painted in the colours of the rainbow. But why are rainbows a sign of hope? Well, I think it's because we often see rainbows after a storm, because you need sunshine and rain to make a rainbow, don't you? You need the good and the bad weather. And I think rainbows remind us that there's good things coming. As a Christian, a rainbow is another sign of hope for me. I'm sure you've heard the story of Noah's Ark. In the story, Noah gets lots of animals and his family onto a great big boat so that they can keep safe from the flood. Well, after the flood has gone down, after Noah and his family and all those animals have been on the ark for ages and ages, after they finally make it to dry land, they see a rainbow in the sky. And the rainbow is a sign of God's promise. God promises never to flood the world again. And when we read that story in the Bible, it reminds me of God's promise, and it reminds me of how much He loves every one of us. Just want you to spend a moment in the quiet having a little think about something now. I wonder what good things are already happening, even though we're still in difficult times. And what good things are we hoping for once this virus is over? Let's just spend a little bit of quiet now thinking about those things. Maybe once my assembly video is finished, you might want to tell the person next to you or tell your teacher what it is that you're hoping for in the future. I'd like to finish my assembly with a prayer like I usually do. When I say the prayer, there's going to be a picture of a beautiful rainbow on the screen for you to look at. And even if you're not a Christian, I'd like you to think about the people I mention in my prayer. So let's pray. Red is the colour of bravery. We think about people who have to be brave. Orange is the colour of waiting. We think about people having to be patient. Yellow is the colour of sunshine and happiness. We think about the things we want to say thank you for. Green is the colour of growing. We think about all the people growing and making our food. Blue is a peaceful colour. We think about the people who are worried. Indigo is a sad colour. We think about people who are sad. Violet is a colour for royalty, the colour of leaders. We think about people who are leaders of our country and our school, that they will make the right choices. Amen. I hope my assembly is giving you some things to think about, and I hope I get to see you very soon. Bye for now.